Hey, what's going on, my beautiful family? It's your sister Michelle here doing another video. Yep, this video right here is for all of the people wondering, are they truly dealing with a narcissist or am I the narcissist? Now, that's some deep stuff. We're going to get into it. But first of all, I'm wishing you nothing but love and light on your journey. Yes, I'm wishing you nothing but the best. You're beautiful, wonderful, phenomenal people. I'm going to keep encouraging you, and I'm proud of each and every one of you in this journey that you're on. It is not easy. I know what firsthand it's not easy, but you got this. And I believe in you. You got it. I know you're going to go through what you need to go through. You're going to learn what you need to learn. And I hope you do learn lessons so this never happens to you again. But most importantly, I hope you know that you are an amazing individual. Amazing individual. At least I think so. That's just me. This video right here is about the narcissist and the things that make people a narcissist. What are the traits of a true narcissist? You know, like, am I really dealing with a narcissist or am I a narcissist? And a lot of times we get confused with that. And we research so much of it, it becomes a point where you start thinking that it's you. Because you'll start seeing traits, and I can't be the only one. You'll start feeling like there's certain traits you researched and found out about. And because of what you went through, you're starting to think now that you have the narcissistic tendencies. Maybe you're the narc. They're a narc, but maybe you're a narc too. But that's a mind game they play. They want you to feel like that. That's why I always tell you all, projection is key. Projection is key. And also another thing is this. You lay down with dogs, you get fleas. See, a lot of times people don't want to address, but I'm going to keep it real with you. Energy projects onto other things. It is so strong and it's so true. You now start picking up traits from a narcissist from your own form of defense, right? You start picking up traits from them. You're starting to be more aggressive because of the abuse. You're starting to do the name calling back to them because they've been doing it so long to you. You have been in a situation where you've been gaslit and all this stuff so much that your defense mechanism is through the roof. Now you're looking like the maniac. But that's designed that, it's designed for that because they want everyone on the outside to think, see, this is the crazy person. This person is sick. The only person that's sick is the narc. We know that. But we also can become sick and being in the space with them. You know what I'm saying? We have to be careful of that. That's why this is so hard when we do finally get out of it. All that gunk and all that stuff we have, it's so hard to release it. Because believe me when I tell you, that energy does shift to us. That's why I always tell you, you got to pray to whatever you believe in it strong, whatever the case may be, and know that this is a spiritual attack on you. It is. I don't give a dog on what no one says. It is. There is no other explanation for why it sticks to your spirit and your heart so strongly. That's because it's spiritual. It is energy. That is real, family. It's really real. That's why they always tell you, you want positive, surround yourself with positive people. If you want junk and jerks and all that, those are the kind of people you need to be around. That's why when you notice a lot of people who are living certain lifestyles that is very, very negative lifestyles, most of their friends and everything around them are just like them. You don't see people around them who are of a different character completely, who don't do the things that they do. And I ain't just talking about narcissists. I'm talking about people in general. Pay attention to all of that. And I'm sure you have. But pay attention that people usually tend to hang with what they are. Am I lying? And if you're in a relationship with a narcissist, trust and believe that energy and that spiritual warfare that's going on will seep onto you. It will seep onto you even if you don't want it to. Because it's association. That's why I want you all to just keep on praying and keep on being strong. And you got to really pray it away. You have to, whatever you pray to, what you believe in, you got to really work on yourself because it is that way. Trust me when I tell you. A lot of people don't want to say that's true. Some people just say, well, I don't think it's this and I don't think, and that's fine. Everybody can, think what they want to think and we can agree to disagree. But I can guarantee you, it's because of the association. Just like I said, people hang around what they are. You know what I'm saying? Just look at the bigger picture, fam. Look at the bigger picture. We just didn't know what we were dealing with. But before it's over, usually, we start carrying on traits. That not the narcissists. They tend to change us along the journey because we are doing these things in defense of ourselves. We build up our defense mechanisms towards this person. And those defense mechanisms are usually negative. So guess what? Of course it makes you feel that now you're doing the same thing that the narc has done. or is doing. But that's not the case. I don't want you to ever think that. And I know it's so confusing because I even said to myself, maybe in the beginning I was like, damn, maybe I'm the narcissist when I first started discovering all this stuff. Because I started realizing some of the things that I was doing back to this piece of junk, I was conditioned to do because I was in defense. I would argue back when I used to didn't argue back. I'm cussing and screaming at this person when I don't cuss and scream at folks like that. He's name calling me. He's doing all this. Now I'm name calling him. I'm really mirroring him, if you understand what I'm saying. But I'm doing it because I'm trying to protect myself from this. Not because that's who I truly am. See, the narc comes in because that's who they truly are. They come in with these characteristics. They come in and they break folks down. Now, let me tell you something. Story time. I remember so clearly, and I'm sure you all can relate, when there was time I was dealing with it, and I would be completely silent. And he would start on a rage or talking crazy, whatever. And he wouldn't let up until he seen me finally get to a point where I started raging back and snapping. And at that particular moment, he would automatically back off of me. And then now he's joking and laughing. Ha, you crazy. You be tripping. You be snapping. Ha. But you did everything you could to get me to that point that I reacted that way so you could get a rise out of me. I can't be the only one. You understand? I remember so many times that was the case. He would not be satisfied until he got me into a point of rage like he rages, or a point of talking crazy back to him. It was never enough for him until he seen me get to that point. And at that point, he got what he needed. Ha. I was able to break you down to exactly where I'm at. And over time, it becomes automatic. You start doing it without even thinking about it. Now when you're going, through the situation of being discarded or you left or whatever with the narcissist, now you are like, wow, was I the narc? Because I was doing a lot of things that they were doing. But you have to question yourself why you were doing. And if you know yourself, which I'm sure you do, you know exactly what I'm talking about. It's coming from a place of defense. It's coming from a place of being poked from the narcissist to make you behave that way. And also, once they do discard you or whatever the case, or you leave, now they can have more backup because of all the stuff they did to you to tell people even more. See how they snap. See how they act. See how they're doing. See how they behave. See how they're so emotional. Because you have been through so much now that you're in this space because they put you there. Unbeknownst to most people. And most people, like I said, don't even want to believe it. Listen to your sister. I know what I'm talking about. So when you're dealing with a narcissist and you start thinking maybe you're the narc or you see stuff in yourself that seems narcissistic, there is a reason for it. Misery loves company, right? They don't want to be the only person in that space. They want you to go along with it. If I got to suffer forever, I want to change your mindset and your thinking so you can suffer forever. And if you're not careful, you can take that same shit to somebody else in your life that's innocent and don't even know it. You'll start calling somebody else. You rage against somebody innocent. You start talking crazy to a person and they might not even meant you no harm because of what you went through with the narcissist. And that's exactly what they want. You think it's by accident? No. It's like a plague. I'm going to give it to you and you're going to give it to this person and that person's going to give it to two people and two going to give it to four and so forth and so forth. That's multiplication. Your sister's smart. Listen to me. You're not the narcissist. And if you feel like any way that you need extra help or you need to figure out whatever you need to figure out, or you might see the traits that you think might be causing differences in your own mindset, do what you need to do. But trust me when I tell you, it was designed to make you feel like you're the narc. Yes, it was. Listen to your sister. I love y'all. Mwah. Narcissists ain't shit. Manipulative bastards.